Hey everyone, welcome back to Heart to Heart with Gio. Today, we're diving into a topic that's close to all our hearts: relationships. We've all been there, right? The excitement of a new relationship is unbeatable, but let's be real. Not all love stories have a happy ending. Before we jump in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our relationship insights and life advice. Now let's get into it. 1. Poor communication. First up, let's talk about the cornerstone of any successful relationship: communication. It's like the GPS for your love journey. Now, I remember this one time when I was dating and the messages started getting shorter and less frequent. It was like decoding a secret message just to figure out how their day went. If that's happening, folks, it's a sign. 2. Lack of trust. Trust is the glue that holds everything together, right? Imagine this. You catch your partner in a little white lie. No big deal, right? Well, maybe. Trust me, I've been there, and that tiny crack in trust can turn into a canyon if not addressed early on. 3. Frequent arguments. Arguments. They're like the roller coaster of relationships. A healthy debate now and then is normal, but if you find yourselves in heated arguments every other day, it might be time to pump the brakes and figure out what's really going on. 4. Different values and goals. I remember dating someone who thought life was all about spontaneous adventures, while I was more of a plan it all out kind of person. It became pretty clear that our compasses were pointing in different directions. If your life goals are in totally different zip codes, it might be time to reevaluate. 5. Unresolved past issues. Baggage. We've all got it. But if your partner is hauling around so much baggage that they've set up a little camp with it, it could spell trouble. Sharing your past is part of getting to know each other, but unresolved issues can cast a shadow on your present. 6. Lack of emotional intimacy. Let's talk about emotional connection. It's like the secret sauce of a great relationship. If you're feeling more like roommates than soulmates, it's time to turn up the emotional heat. 7. One-sided effort. Relationships are a two-way street, right? If you find yourself putting in all the effort, planning dates, and sending cute texts without much in return, it's like driving on a road that only goes one way. Frustrating and a little lonely. 8. Disinterest in compromise. Now, compromise is not a dirty word. It's more like the superhero of relationships. But if your partner has a cape that reads, "My way or the highway," well, that's a sign you might be on a one-way trip to Relationshipville with no exits. 9. Difficulty resolving conflict. Conflict resolution. The unsung hero of relationship skills. If every argument feels like a battle that never ends with a resolution, it's time to reassess your strategy. 10. Signs of controlling behavior. Ever feel like your partner is keeping tabs on you 24/7? It's like having a relationship with a detective. Personal space is vital, and if it's starting to feel like you're under a microscope, take a step back and assess the situation. 11. Emotional or physical abuse. This one is serious, and there's no room for compromise. If you find yourself in a relationship that involves any form of abuse, it's time to seek help and reassess whether this is a journey you want to continue. 12. Incompatible future plans. Lastly, let's talk about future plans. It's like trying to merge onto the same highway. If you're heading towards marriage and kids, but your partner is taking the off-ramp to solo adventures, it might be time to check your GPS. So there you have it, folks, 12 early signs that your relationship might be hitting a roadblock. Remember, every relationship is unique, and communication is the key to navigating these challenges. If you've experienced any of these signs, share your stories in the comments below. We're all in this together. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more relationship insights. Thanks for hanging out with us today, and a big shout out to our subscribers. Your support means the world to us. If you have a friend going through relationship woes, don't forget to share this video with them. You might just be the relationship superhero they need. Before we go, let's keep the conversation going. What other relationship topics would you like us to dive into? Drop your suggestions in the comments, and who knows, it might be the inspiration for our next video. Remember, relationships are a journey, not a destination. Take the time to enjoy the scenery, but don't be afraid to reroute if the road ahead looks a little bumpy. We'll catch you in the next video, and until then, take care and keep the love alive.